Some change.
Okay, thanks.
I think you have the southeast tower.
DPS getting tethers.
You guys getting debuffs.
That's not supposed to happen.
We're supposed to have a tank alive.
It's probably bad.
We'll find out.
That's probably bad.
Can you get him?
15 seconds.
Water.
Water. I'll let you get it.
Spread. Lightning. 4. Or D. Cape. And stack.
Yep, that's
Sure,
bad.
Don't stand on the fire.
Well, we're not technically dead. Probably should just wall it.
Yeah, go for it. Alright, let's do it again. I didn't forget Cardia. This time.
He was on the floor that time, so didn't matter where you were. But,
It's still fine. I'm his partner for a couple things.
that's fair.
Tanks healers. Getting tethers. DPS getting debuff. Tank healers grab tethers.
I just realized.
I didn't need that mana anyway.
Water. And stacks. Don't stand on the fire. Lightning. D. Sword. And spread after the lightning.
Stand in the green. Oh
Yeah.
no! Everything is not gonna get away.
Lightning is safe.
You want to be over here?
You'll be on 3, please.
Lightning save. Tank healers getting tethers. DPS will be stacking. DPS stack up. Tank healers grab a debuff if you don't have one. Tank healers grab tethers. Get ready for the second tank buster, or third tank buster technically.
Sorry guys, that was on me. Didn't meet the OB.
Fighting. Fire. Water. Sea. Cape.
Won't be on the tile.
And spread.
Oof.
I mean, we had a lot of deaths, so.
Yeah, with 5 deaths, that's actually pretty reasonable.
I think 3 of them were mine.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
Sam, would you happen to be okay with just involving 1 and 3? I'm okay with moving. I normally do it for my group.
Is that gonna be alright, healers? Do we have stuff for that?
Sure.
Yeah, it could be fine.
You're
Yeah,
a
I'm
healer.
working. Yeah.
Come on, Tam. Just fucking, I don't know, bloodwetting or something.
Solo heal this on warrior, easy. For the first one, I can just cheese it, because I don't use that skill for anything else. And the third one, yeah, whatever. We'll take it. Wait, but then
Yeah,
that means you can't do that for the...
I involve in the second one. So
okay.
the warrior in my group will so I just take it for all of PNX, and then I get hit with a second tank buster. My warrior typically provokes, and then they involve in the third, and then just keep it.
Okay, yeah. Not a big deal.
So I'll only be main tanking for the first PNX.
Sure.
Cool. And that allows me to keep my tank stance on because I can just shirk. Because I think I'm like way over geared compared right now.
DPS tethers. And tanks and healers are getting debuffed. DPS grab tethers.
Yeah, right, Slanta.
I'm alive.
Make you sweat a little bit.
See? Fighting. Fire.
Hey, cape. Red.
Spread.
Jerking.
Lightning safe.
Alright, asks too much.
DPS getting tethers. Tanks healers are getting debuffed. DPS grab tethers. See? Water.
Red.
Spread.
Wallet.
DPS getting tethers.
I think my crits are broken.
DPS getting the debuffs.
Yeah, I'm realizing at the same time you are.
Fair enough.
D. Fighting. Stacks. Water. C. Cape. And spread.
Overload this. That.
Green is safe.
I mean, do we wall it at 3 deaths? Really?
On that, yeah. Definitely with the DPS.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like 45,000 right
It didn't help that. So actually, who's gonna do first res? Because we've been both hitting him. Should I do first res?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
An even better strategy. Let's have 0 deaths.
Yeah, but like, if we both spend res on the same person when there's 2 people dead, that's like having an extra death.
Yep, especially when they die again and then we both rest the same person again. That was pretty good.
I don't know if good's the word I'd use, but... And if 2 people die at the same time, I'll be going from the top of the list.
Okay.
Is that some smooth jazz?
I gotta like take it down a notch somehow. Seriously, what is a crit? I think I've seen one all night.
Tanks and healers are getting tethers. DPS are getting debuff. Tanks and healers are getting tethers.
What? Okay.
We'll sort that out later. No, that's correct.
Yeah, no, I'm extra wrong. Okay, starting to get distracted in this first phase because it's kind of boring.
This is the part of the fight where I wait and like, am I gonna get a card now? Am I gonna get a card now? Am I gonna get a card now?
I think he's hinting, Kanata. Please give him a card.
Like, sometimes I just get a card now, right after, there we go. Now I can hit this button.
East. B. Water. Stacks. Lightning. D. Spread.
Oh, come on. How did I get knocked left?
Lightning is safe.
What was safe?
Lightning. Lightning.
Get ready for towers and tethers. DPS grab tethers. Or, no. Tanks and healers grab tethers, sorry.
Lots coming up in 10.
Alright, DPS, or tanks and healers are grabbing the debuff, so DPS
Yes, are
stack.
stacking. Yes.
DPS stack.
And then tanks and healers tethers.
Yep. Deep. Fighting. Stack after fire.
Water, go to sea. Sword.
And spread afterward.
Hey, we
Got
did it.
Oof. Oof. My guy does not skip chest day.
I didn't save those ones from last time.
Hey, so what'd I miss?
Oh, I mean, the ones that we were using last time are not going to be sufficient for the rest of the fight, so if we have another set of waymarks that we need to use, now would be the time to bust them out. Okay, These look like a set of waymarks that we can probably use or something. Are we ever going to T again? You know what? If we ever go to T, I'm gonna have to make new waymarks.
So, what we figured out was basically first act. There's going to be basically two things that appear. There's going to be towers and what do we call the other thing? Feathers or whatever. But yeah, one of them's towers and one of them's not towers. So the towers, at least so far, we saw spawned counterclockwise of the cardinals, and the other one spawned just clockwise of the cardinals. Either the north-south pillars will be tethered first, or vice versa. It will be the opposite east-west. So everybody has a... Oh. I actually didn't pay attention to what anybody else does there.
Well, the first set, they're actually on the Cardinals, aren't they?
Oh, I think the second.
I think you're thinking of the second thing where we have no idea what's actually happening.
Yeah, so the first set, it's north-south, and then you get in the towers, and then east-west, or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
The second set, it's going to tether, like, north-south towers first, or, north-south explosion first, or east-west explosion first. And then there's some more stuff, and then the other ones, because there's both the tower and the big explosion tethers that are on either side of the cardinal. But we didn't get a toolbox or anything like that on just like, here's what you do.
Placeholder, you're going to be at 1, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so eventually there's going to be tethers on the inner cardinals, and you're either going to start north, run to your inner cardinal, and then run west, or you're going to start west, run to your inner cardinal, and then run north. Don't stop, or you will not make it.
Hope you like. Yeah, if you got a toolbox, just slap it in the boss strats channel.
The first one's pretty straightforward. If you see it once, you'll understand it. The second one will be more complicated, obviously. The main thing just to know is that the order he tethers the towers is the order the shit's going to go off. I think we can probably show him the first one and get to the second one, and then we'll probably want to talk again.
The first toolbox is already linked. We'll just go from west to north or north to west. It should be pretty straightforward.
Oh, they're improving the shadow resolution. That's something that they're talking about in the current live letter. Like, finally, things look like a PlayStation 2 game since it came out.
Oh, let's do a poll real quick, because otherwise I think a lot of it's not going to make sense.
Making sure this is, yep, it's the same Maxwell strats that everyone's using. Good. Alright. Here, I've got these waymarks. Boop.
Damn.
Are we looking at the thing he just posted, or are we gonna wait after and do it after the?
No, we'll just do a
Okay.
poll so that placeholder can see Act 1. It will take you literally one poll to learn.
I already have it. I just looked at the toolbox. That Oli posted a couple days ago.
Like I said, it'll take you exactly one pull and then you'll have it.
Seems pretty complicated. There's like a tower, and I have to move.
Yeah,
You do have to move.
get joked.
That's my least favorite thing to do ever. How'd you know? What I don't know is how far in is it? Do I put ley lines down still?
Black mage stuff, whatever. Assuming I don't need this harvest moon. Yeah, you've got years to finish that those ley lines.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
North south first.
Wait, did you guys have me going northwest? I was in one of the south spots when we did the stat or the markers.
Yeah, you should be southwest. Tylip should be in the northwest.
Why would I be in the north? Placeholders in the
Oh, sorry.
northwest for
No,
these.
he was up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, you were there.
Were
Well,
we
there's
missing
a
healer up there?
there's a close one and a far one. So you need to be in the close northwest one, and placeholder needs to be in the far northwest one.
Okay, that's fine. I just need to know where
No.
I'm going.
No, I'm talking to Tylip.
Oh,
Like, assuming that we take our spots
Oh,
and
yeah.
we do, because we'll have 4 melee. Otherwise, we'll have the tanks. I mean, we could have both tanks up north, but that's not what we were doing last week, was it?
Yeah, last week we had me in southwest near.
Okay.
Last time we did this.
2 days ago.
Yes.
Look, every day has been a week.
It's been a long week, huh?
That's a mood.
So now I'm northwest near?
I mean, you can work it out with Arctic, or
I'll go anywhere. I mean, I won't probably be here next week with you guys, so wherever you guys want to permanent your spot,
sure, I guess take northwest then.
it's fine. I'm usually northeast anyway, so it's similar.
I'm gonna involve the shared tank buster.
What's your party comp? What's your off tank normally?
Gunbreaker.
They're involved similar to mine. My group normally shares it. It's a warrior paladin comp, because we typically have the warrior invuln tank buster later in the fight. Oh wait, no, you should have shared. My bad.
Yes, I can do both of those.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of the first tank buster, which is obviously not.
No, not the near far thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking way ahead of the fight. Sorry.
Go south. Far.
Everyone, get inside the hitbox, please.
See, I heard far, like, go for or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with that because usually the name of the attack gets called out, not your position.
So we actually have no idea how to do this. I mean, we're just gonna go ahead. That's the thing.
Ah!
Did anyone not go off?
Oh no, the invuln went off, but I didn't live through it.
So it's north-south first. So we're gonna stand east-west. And we've got the...
Yeah, you guys are all over the place.
We don't know what we're doing, so yeah.
Okay.
So do we?
Someone
There's
Want me to
the
explain a little bit?
toolkit that was posted. People should take a quick peek. We know up till like, I don't know, slide 3 at least. So
Okay.
then we're gonna have the
no, if you're DPS, you did it wrong because no one else was on the metal. I don't think with me.
Let me have this.
Don't take him seriously. Most of the things he says are not serious.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna defend myself.
So I didn't look. I don't think I was tethered as a healer to a tank. Is it proximity based?
No, I think Tam was dead when the tethers were being run.
That could.
Yeah, I didn't have a tether when I got back up.
Okay.
Probably the best advice I can give you on Act 2 is that once you guys look at the toolkit, whatever is the safe, just make that your relative north. Because in that toolbox, it's assuming north-south is safe. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick while you guys look over that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so looks like purple orb is breaking first on step 5. So whichever, I'm guessing you want to do. Tanks going to 1 or 4. I guess. Yeah. Is this? We don't have the waymarks in the same location as this toolbox.
We can move them. This is just how my group does it. It might be just slightly different.
I mean, it's fine. It's just like it's A instead of 1, and vice versa all the way around.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Then
I think
okay.
PS does it this way, but I'm not sure. Yeah, all you really need to know is the one that's closest to the wall is the tower. Side note for tanks and healers, and I guess the DPS that are going to break their tether for fire. I'm not sure how well it shows in the toolbox, but when you go to break it and you drop your puddle, you can go like slightly to the right of your marker and drop your puddle there. That way when the other group's running to stack at their letter, there's not a puddle there.
I guess the main question is how we're going to split up priorities, right? Because if it's north-south, obviously you know who's going to go to who's going to go to AC. But
Well, it's all based on your symbol. So
The DPS are the ones that have random directions.
well, what if it splits up BD first?
we can either rotate clockwise, or we can say 1 and 4 are the more north ones. So it's either 1 or 4, or we do 1 and 2. I personally think that 1 and 4 makes more sense to me for some reason, but I don't care that much.
Alright, that's fine with me.
So that means that whichever healer gets the purple dot, we go to B or C, and the tank would go to A or D.
So you guys are going to have west relative north then, in that case?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I just need to adjust my camera.
So it's the green dots or whatever that go to the relative north, and then the healer and tank with the red dots split up.
Yep.
And then
Tank typically goes south with red if they have red. Black to north.
and when the DPS split, how are we determining which red dot goes to which group? Party order?
You can, well, I say I'll always go if you want, but if it's you and Tylete, then you two have to decide. And then it should be ranged probably before.
I'm not thrilled about running across the arena if I don't have to.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to run a quarter of the arena regardless.
Yeah, a quarter's not half, though.
You're gonna have to run a quarter of the
Still a
arena
quarter.
regardless. You're either going to run a quarter left or a quarter right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, alright.
So the question is, are you always going to be going left, or are you going to sometimes go left and sometimes go right? Are you going to have to make a decision, is the question. And I guess I'll be the one that I will always go...
Always stay with the tank.
I will always stay with the tank unless Tylete also has it, in which case I will go to the other DPS.
I think PF normally just numbers the DPS 1 through 4, and then whoever has the higher number goes one direction, who has the lower number goes the other.
Sure, I can do this. 1, 2.
And then that way you're not trying to do this whole entire if this then that scenario. You can just look at the number with the person next to you.
It's still the
And
same
then
logic, right? It's just
Yeah, same logic, but you don't look at the role that you're next to, or worry about, if I'm with melee or if I'm with ranged. That'll determine it's just what number am I next to. 1 and 4 are pretty much guaranteed to go their directions because they'll always be the lowest or highest. so it kind of takes out some of the guesswork. It's just 2 and 3 are the ones that are going to have to be the one on the fly of which direction they go.
Does the boss move during this?
No. Well, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is he staying with the main tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to lose uptime. It's just there's a lot of lost uptime in this fight, unfortunately.
Oh man, maybe. I think I must have typed that in wrong. Ooh, how weird. How weird.
Yeah. And honestly, learning this fight, I would just prioritize learning the mechanics over actually DPSing.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like there's a DPS check to get to another phase. It's just DPS check to beat the fight. So you can see the whole entire fight without hitting him once.
So we're using letters instead of numbers, but still using this thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to swap it, go ahead. If I don't focus on whether it's a letter or a number, because I don't think they really matter too much in the fight. It's just whichever one's the closest to the wall will be the tower, and then the one that's not as close on the...
Yeah, I don't know what the rest of the waymarks are for, and so I'll just leave them as they are, and when we get to the later act...
I'm up to Act 4, and they do nothing for Act 4, so unless they do something for the finale, I have no idea.
Alright, well, I guess for the sake of learning, we'll just use the...
So, purple tank goes north?
Yeah, relative north, and then if you have the fire, you go south, but so how it goes is that everyone except for the tank and healer with black stack mid drop their puddle there. The healer and tank go like kind of where yeah, I don't know if that 3 is gonna work because the group is gonna want to stack here. Maybe
the 3 is as it shows it in the toolbox.
Is that where they drop the puddle and then they move into the tower?
Yeah, that should be
Yes.
fine. You can, yeah. Yeah, so drop it like around here. The first tank and healer. That way when the DPS and the other tank or healer runs out, they don't have to run into that puddle. Gives them a little leeway. And then the tank or healer that dropped on the outside and broke their tether will go to the tower. If you have dark and you're the tank, you'll rotate to the left. And then if you are the fire tank, you'll rotate to the right after you break your tether. Is the easiest way that I remember it. Who is asking? So I can probably give you a little bit more specific advice.
I mean, we've got the diagram. Let's try to
Okay.
do this once. At least for me, it seems fairly straightforward. But
Yeah, it's just it takes practice and time.
as opposed to Pinx, which was not.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to do this technically, but I keep pushing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, I think mechanically, I think this fight's the second half's easier. It's just going to your spots.
Didn't even switch music.
Right?
East west. Your site?
Everyone out, except for tanks. They are pretty beefy busters.
I need to remember to like pre.
Right, so you can see your debuff.
I need to pre-use a cooldown for that.
Oh, I'm not used to taking the double, so I completely just didn't look. That was my bad. Yeah. Everyone's gonna have the wrong marker, so just don't worry about this. We are going away.
Well, technically both of us went to the right spot, Kanata. It just so happens that we had the purple together.
Oh,
Yeah.
lol.
Which is why that
Dang
went a
it.
little awry. But we did both do our thing correctly, for what that's worth.
Nice. Wait, you're not supposed to get purple.
No.
No,
No.
because we had people dead. But
Okay.
otherwise, we
Otherwise, you
both
did
did the
it.
first part. We did the
Yeah.
first movement correct. Yes,
Nice. All right.
go us.
Did you drop your puddles mid first and then move out?
Yeah, totally. Don't look at the stream.
Okay. I don't think you did. Yeah, so everyone needs a stack in the mid except for the first tank and healer that need to move out to drop them their puddles middle.
Well, he
And then move
technically
out.
had purple, so I guess he didn't drop it. He dropped it.
And he's not ever supposed to get purple. Don't worry about it.
But
Yeah.
I recognized that I had purple. That's why I went out so fast instead of
Ah.
dropping my middle puddle. You see.
Totally.
All right, let's try this again with no tank deaths.
1 second.
Also, that was a 50-50 on east or south going off. I just guessed. It's the one at the waymark, right?
So the one that's clockwise is always the tower. So whichever
The-
one that's not a tower gets tethered first is the first one to explode.
Yeah. I think the waymark that I have has the numbers directly on that, and that might be why my group does it.
Well, okay, so A, B, C, D are the towers. So if
Yeah.
if the not A, B, C, D gets tethered first, that's the one that goes off. So for instance, if A and C get tethered, then it will be east-west explosions first.
Well, there's 4 tethers.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
there's 4 tethers. So A and C are on the towers, which means that the thing south of B, which is the not tower, and the thing that's north of D, which is the not tower, so east-west, will be exploding.
Right. So if we're gonna call anything out, what we should call out is which direction was first towers. Is it north-south towers or east-west towers?
Right, because if it's north-south towers, that means that we're going to be dodging north-south. So you just dodge on whichever towers get tethered first.
Yeah, my group will just call out which one's safe. If it's northwest, east, or north, south, east, west.
And we go to like here, right? This dot.
Yeah. Well, to like.
If you're breaking your tether, you go like 3-ish
Yeah.
oval.
Just
Oh, okay.
Just go
Like
as
that.
it shows in the slideshow. The markers now reflect the slideshow.
Okay, yeah, so that would
Whoop. Well,
Just keep it.
East-west. Tanks in.
There you go. Okay. That's close. Tank again?
And I forgot that. Wasn't
It's
even
gonna
looking
be-
at any of the cast things.
It's gonna be east-west. Safe. So,
Drop in the middle, dead center.
yeah. It's all messed up.
All messed up.
The first fires of the DPS will just need to go the same direction.
DPS was supposed to go to 2 that time, yes?
There should be 4 DPS, and so if it's double fire,
Fire
you-
DPS.
Sorry, I meant fire DPS.
yeah. So fire
Yeah,
DPS
that's
will go
true.
south or east.
Got it. Can I say I'm biased, Lenta?
South. Tanks out.
Everyone in.
Not gonna forget this time. I did it!
East-west is safe.
Like in the middle.
Oh shit.
Healer goes south. Yeah. Yep.
I was still thinking we were going to do it the other way, but I was wrong.
East-west. Tanks out.
Buster. North-south is safe. Waiting for the
Back middle.
puddles.
Oh, we're to go to
Yeah,
the
you have to
left
be
of
like
one.
on the waymark, not to the side of the waymark.
Or if you're on the side to the left of the
The waymark is in a very specific place for a very specific reason.
we can be quite a bit to the left of that one.
Yeah.
The other waymarks were placed here.
Yeah.
So as long as we're between like here and here, we're okay.
Yep.
I mean, I can move them so that you can feel safe not being exactly on the waymark if you want.
No, this is fine. We just need to know to not go to the right of the waymark because we went we went straight, like what, 45 degrees off, right? Like.
I just went on top of all the tall people.
Top people were a trap. You just do the usual, like, oh, turn your camera 45 degrees and walk forward, right? Well, that's not what we want to do. Turn your camera like 20 degrees and walk forward.
How
I
many
have
people?
no idea what you're talking about, but that's okay.
Do we all place AoEs in the first one?
Yes.
Yes.
And when we're moving, we need to make sure that we don't go too quickly, like, say, a Reaper, and walk into your puddle. So I need to, like,
yourself, though.
just outside of the puddle until they disappear.
Yeah, you have plenty of time before the mechanic actually goes off, so the puddle will be long gone by the time you just walk there.
But why would I walk when I've got this button?
Uptime? Unless you like dashing away from the boss.
What's the reason that the purple puddles get dropped on the numbers instead of going straight to the tower that they need to go to?
Because you don't want to drop your puddle where you have to take the tower.
Oh, okay.
Do you just shit right on your driveway? Like,
No, I mean, but even then, there's a lot of real estate that they could still be taking that isn't directly on the numbers, right?
they need to break their tethers.
You could go direct
Yeah.
north-south, couldn't you?
It's equidistant though if they're north-south.
I mean, it would put the puddle on here, and this is like the most like absolute safe spot
I
you
mean,
can
like,
be.
If 3 was where the 3 people are running with their fires, whatever, like, can they just drop their puddle here on the way to their tether and then bank over here? That way, there's no need to like wait over here. Oh no, because I guess they have to break their tether still, huh?
Well, you
Yeah.
can go to here. Like, the
Yeah.
circle's only, like, yay big.
Yeah.
right?
Right, something like that would be fine too. Then
Yeah.
this is just always safe for people to run straight too. So okay, I can do this little flippy thing.
Yeah. So just drop them, like, here-ish.
And it puts you closer to the tower.
Yeah, it's fine as long as the other side also does that, right? That way you can still break your tether.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we could try it that way.
It's- Literally not my problem, so I don't care.
I'm trying to help you out so you can use your flippy thing,
You teleport.
which I am jealous of.
Yeah, having blink is nice.
I don't want to talk about it.
I feel like if the tanks and healers drop it here, it's gonna take up the safe spot that's like right here for the DPS.
Yeah, but if they drop it here, they still have to wait anyway, right?
Yeah, it's either we wait like
Well,
here and then run to 3, or we like start here because the puddle's like in a safer spot.
Alright, I've been convinced these numbers are a trap. Just put them like right. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, here we go. This is the slightly less walking version.
I mean, that's kind of where my group had them.
Yeah,
That's
kind
why
of.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, the tanks and healers will like drop it like over here, and then go to C, and then that way the DPS just runs straight to 3. Are you gonna do 4 and 2?
They're symmetrical right now.
For.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, four, I guess a little bit is out.
Oh,
2's fine.
It should be on the corner of like this white bigger box. So I think 2's slightly off.
Oh, you know what? You are right.
North south. Tanks in.
North south safe.
Oh. C was a trap.
Safe spots seem to work.
What's killing us?
Extra fires going off.
When the fire tethers go off, is it an AoE explosion?
Yep.
Okay, that's what's killing us.
Yeah, the DPS should be the third to break their fire.
Well,
Or
yeah.
second. Sorry, second. Third person to break their tether, but second person to break the fire. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right, I just
Do-
mean I don't think we're getting healed in between it, so we're just dying. I'm dying to a puddle of fire every time I think I've died to a puddle of fire, so. Which is fine, because we're still learning it, so it's not... I'm just saying...
Also, like, this marker is a trap. I was like, I'm sitting right here, and this gets clipped totally. But it comes to like right here.
Ooh.
I know, right? It's like, this is death, this is fine. You're like, I stood in the middle of the marker.
Well, just fix the markers then.
Yeah.
It should be enough so that it's in the tower.
Okay.
Yep.
This is fine. I can fix these markers during the countdown.
But just know to go to the middle and then just veer a little left. Right here is fine too.
Or south. Tanks in.
East-west is safe.
Where'd my other wind go?
I'm a heal there. I'm not super bad.
Why did you go north there, Tylee?
Hmm?
Double fires, go down to the bottom.
Ah,
Also, make sure you drop your puddle in the middle before you start heading out.
Also, I went north even though I said words out of my mouth, like literally said east west is safe, and I'm like, and then we go north.
Were you the other wind, Garrett?
Yeah.
Okay. That solves my mystery.
But I was clearly not the only one because there's like 2 people south and 2 people north, and it's like, and no people east.
Oh, the east people did it correct though. So we all went south. There's only one other person east though, so that's probably wrong.
So one thing I can ask is, can there be less movement at the last second as tethers are going out? Because I'm trying to find a spot that's not near anybody, and then right at the last minute, people always move right on me, and then I don't know what tether I have.
We should pre-stand in our 8 ways, like it shows in step 1. We can even stand on the little diamonds if we want to. That's what they're doing.
Just don't get there early. After the tank buster.
Yes, after the demonic double or whatever. That sounds like a thing you can get on the dollar menu.
Demigod Bod? I don't know. I don't remember what the name of it was.
Combine both of those, and it's probably what it's called.
Double bot?
Demigod double.
Demonic bot.
Alright, recheck.
Double dip those abs.
Just need to get more pulls in.
I'll double dip those abs.
Those pecs.
Hey yo.
If that was Ryan Reynolds, I'd be all over him.
Weird flex, but alright.
Number 2 celebrity crush.
It's fine.
Who's number 1?
Marina Baccarin.
Good choice.
Who?
You didn't watch Firefly, did you?
Not David Hasselhoff?
Nope.
You're not hitting anybody with that.
I know, right? It's so bad. It's like 1 or 2 people every time.
North, south. Tanks in.
After the tank buster, get to your spot. Or you can get there now if it's not getting hit by the tank buster.
North, south, safe. Oh god. Whatever.
We're super dead.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Rear back.
Sorry, there's a fly, and it keeps flying in front of my screen for some reason.
Those are legitimate Johns.
Hold on, give me a second. I probably can't catch it, but...
Put a flashlight in the corner to distract it.
Sad thing is, I haven't started drinking yet.
Maybe that's the problem.
Drunken fist.
Yeah, you just need like a little bit, to be a little looser or something.
I'm not playing monk. Excellent. It's just
Alright, well, I changed my lighting situation, so we shouldn't be in here anymore. As soon as I said north-south towers, he flew right in front of my screen and I, like, completely blacked out.
It's a powerful fly.
east-west. Tanks out. Tank buster.
North-south is safe.
Ooh. I did not get out fast enough.
Huh.
Now what?
I just walk into the wall. I'm like,
Oh,
guess
just
we're
damage.
done.
Oh, we did it! We did it! Sort of. Some of us did it.
Like, I definitely
Can you
just
solve
stood
the
there
8-way towers?
like a dum-dum until the other explosion happened. I'm like, am I supposed to move at any point? Probably, yes.
Do we have to get knocked back into those towers?
The next set? Yeah, looks like
I mean, considering there was a knockback and towers, signs point to yes.
So, do our 8 ways. Or no, wait, there went.
4 on each
It's
side.
4 in a row. So it should just go tank, melee, ranged healer, or tank, melee, healer, ranged, or something like that.
Okay. Let's do something like that. So I will be 3.
not that big on it. Okay.
Okay.
We were
I
supposed
have.
to move, Carrot.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to since we went north, we were supposed to go to the
Two,
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We survived those.
Yeah. I mean, until I took my own life like a coward.
I didn't get out of the center AoEs fast enough. I died.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It pretty much is.
Leave it to a tank to turn a personal problem into everyone else's problem.
East west. Tanks in.
East-west is safe.
Oh, I did not go fast enough.
Oh, everyone else is dead. Okay. Oh wow, that hurts. Holy cow.
We did that right, though. Placeholder? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I've been promised that in the live letter, I've been promised not only more Hildebrand, but also Tataru side quests. It's like all my name days have come at once.
North south. Tanks out.
East-west.
Oh, I'm standing on.
I went the wrong way.
Cool.
Oh, I had a crush on Marina Baccarin before her and Ryan Reynolds were the powered couple in Deadpool.
Was it during Firefly? She's pretty hot in Firefly.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for the dark hair, dark eyes type person. Or south?
Rip me.
Tanks out.
North-south.
Yeah, I'm going north.
The other north.
God, I gotta get there. I did not get there. Oh, south? Tanks out.
North south. Ooh, posty.
Explosion!
I'm not seeing what's happening.
When you're using your star, Kanata.
After the first hit.
Okay.
So I'm not sure why Tyleet died that time on our side. I think
Because
placeholder-
placeholder killed himself.
Okay. Well, you died before I did, though.
I died when placeholder died and set off the wind.
Oh. I would have thought that would kill me, but
Is the wind personalized damage?
The wind, you go through the whole thing without ever triggering it. If you both have the wind and you're both standing on each other at the end, then you survive. So you want to make it through the whole thing without breaking the wind tether.
East-west. Tanks in.
North south. It's like, and then we all die, and I'm like, I don't know. Seems like I was doing it right. Beats me what happened.
It's very quick.
I think what happened on our side is I didn't place my puddle at the wall. People walked into it. Is that what happened? Does anybody know?
I don't know, like everything exploded at once.
Fires of Asphodelos or something like that, and it did a bajillion damage.
Konata died. It set off a fire that killed me and placeholder. I don't know about the other side.
That's possible also.
Yeah, I didn't get out of the middle fast enough. And then it all
Okay.
exploded.
Because then I assume the tank one also explodes.
Yep.
I mean, they explode when people die.
Yep. Also, got to pop none of my heals. They just vanish.
Did you know that people die when you kill them?
Yeah, it's like in Magic, when you scoop, all your effects go away. And it's like in Commander, where one person has someone else locked down, and they give up. And you're just like, well, I guess I'm dead too, because...
East-west. Tanks in.
Perfectly timed card, by the way. Do that every time. North-south. Sorry, no, east-west. East-west is safe.
I'm standing in the stupid marker, because I'm a dum-dum. Why am I not on the marker?
Hard fight's hard. Or something, I don't know.
One more pull.
One last pull. And then, I don't know if it's worth going in again.
Breathe of Thorns.
Yep.
Oh, these towers, then those towers.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. I have a feeling it's gonna hurt.
It's not a tank buster.
Oh.
It just knocks. Yeah, it just knocks everyone who's near you back. And you need to. The main tank will bait it, and then a ranged DPS on the other side will bait the second one.
Okay.
And it's distance based, whoever's the furthest away.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, not it.
That means twice we can just plant ley lines across the room.
He just said that.
Wow.
Or south? Tanks in.
East-west.
Rendition?
We did it! So many tomahawks.
Oh, he doesn't actually do the knockback there.
No, it won't be knocked back until the first Earth Shakers go off. Typically the tank will take it to whichever side goes off second. Yeah, you don't want to run away from that. Earth Shakers are going to go out and kill everyone.
Woo! Alright, well that's another toolbox. But we're at 30 seconds left, so.
Do you guys want me to share the toolbox for that? Or do you have one?
Oh, yeah, you might as well. I mean, I think everyone uses the same toolboxes, so it's all the Maxwell stuff, I assume.
I don't know.
Maxwell strats all the way down.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know the names of the strats that we're using, so that's honestly the reason that I joined Party Finder, to find out what names everybody's using.
Well, it's because it's by Zetheria Maxwell.
Okay.
That's what it says on
Maybe
the toolbox.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be smart for me to actually read what the toolbox says. Alright, you are at 3.
Here, we'll just grab it off of that link that Anna posted. Oop.
Okay.
Well, if we're not going to go back in, we should at least talk about it, how we're going to handle it. I mean, that's going to be the. I guess we're going to have the. We might have to have the conversation again, I guess.
So off tank or main tank? We'll take those baits it. Take people to Earthshaker for cookie towers.
Thanks for coming, Arctic.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah,
Good luck, guys.
thanks for the help too.
Yep, bye.
Okay, as much as I would love to something, I'm going to resume what I was doing. I think I need to help my roommate move a chair as well, and also get dinner.
Tyler, you got a tank?
Yeah.
I can do expert.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation. There's too many people I want to do expert.
You know I'm
Oh.
always automatically in his party, right?
If
I can't handle this pressure.
if you guys already have 4 people, I will do it by myself. I mean, not literally do it by myself. I mean,
But
I
you can.
could.
You can.
Right, you just need to queue into expert roulette and then ask everyone if they would like to leave and get back into the queue, to which they will say no, and then you'll be the one to get vote kicked.
It's probably not worth the time, though, right? Doesn't the instance have to... You have to have like 10 minutes or 15 minutes in the instance before you can vote kick people?
Sure, we just stand around for 5 minutes. Don't keep for 10 minutes.
I think it's 5 minutes.
I mean...
So yeah, we'll get 5 minutes into the dungeon, like after the first boss or something, and then they'll kick me.
Then they risk waiting for another tank.
I mean, the other issue is that it takes you about 80 minutes to clear it solo, something like that. So, if you waited until you get to vote kick time, and then you started doing the pulls, then you might not have enough time to finish.
Especially if you screw up.
shield. Nice.
Black mage privilege. Wow, no comms. Bullshit.
No comms. That's a friend
Who calms the black mage?
I do sometimes.
I'll have you know I have 608 commendations, thank you very much.
Huh.
So you're a long way off from the gold armor.
It's more impressive when you realize every single one of them is probably from playing Black Mage. Because no one comps the Black Mage.
I remember when you were leveling a healer.
I had to do that for a hot minute, huh? That was terrible. Alright, well, good night.
Good night.